All right, we're golden.
All right, what's up, boys? This is Exotic Pod, first episode right there, witnessing history. These are the boys right there. I'm Jared.
I'm Matt.
I'm Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're this is the team, and plus one. He's not here right now. He has school tomorrow, and that just goes to say how young we are.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you can kind of tell we're young, but
Yeah. So I'm 5.
yeah, I'm turning 6 in March. No, I'm kidding. He's 18.
Yeah, and I'm getting married next month. And so what we're doing here though is we're talking NFTs in the blockchain, and that's what we're here to do. We're not talking about age, but the thing is no, I don't know. We're gonna cut that.
Well, it's important to say our age because
Yeah.
we are young and we have the facilities to become very successful off of this new market.
And I'm sure anyone watching that's like 18, 19, young, even
Yeah,
in their
for real.
20s, everyone wants to become a millionaire, but especially when you're young.
There's no 50-year-olds watching this after their 9 to 5 right now. This is everybody that.
No NPCs, dude.
We don't have any NPCs watching right now.
Yeah.
We might. There's definitely one. One of you is an NPC.
You know what's
Sorry,
scary?
but
The Zuck watches, dude.
Zuck's watching right now. Zuck's the most successful NPC though.
That's true. And you know what's scary though? Most of you guys watching will become NPCs someday if you don't hop on this right now.
Yeah, for real.
You'll sit in an office building for like 9 hours a day, 8 hours a day.
You'll be your 9 to 5. Like, damn, bro. My parents miss the internet, and I miss the blockchain. What am I doing for my lineage right now, bro?
Yeah, right? No, it shouldn't be lineage, it should be exponential, bro. You want that to grow like
For real.
there's no linear growth in this business.
Yeah. So, we just want to come on here, explain to you guys how it works and opportunities in the market right now, early market, what we're doing, where we think the space is going to go, and just what we know now because we're still learning. Everyone's still learning. This market's brand new. No one knows what's a blue chip right now. We have blue chips that are blue chips, but there's going to be innovation that goes even further than that in the future. Like, this is just the very beginning right now. And we're capitalizing.
We've literally only seen a fraction of what this is going to become.
This is...
Yeah, I'm talking decimal, like 0.01%.
Yeah, if you guys didn't do your history, it's something called the dot-com bubble. When the internet started, the way you're watching me right now through the internet, that was a fad before it was a thing. Like, everyone thought, internet's crazy, that's never going to work. People didn't invest in it, and people that did invest in it either made the right decision or they got screwed because the bubble popped, but then the bubble got brought up again, and we're here. But all markets start as a bubble, especially in the beginning, because there's a bunch of money. People see innovation, they go, let me put a bunch of money everywhere and create this big bubble. And when some of the companies fail, that's when the bubble pops and usually brings down the whole market. So
Did we tell them that we're doing NFTs?
Yeah.
Did we mention that? Did we say we're Exotic Pod?
I don't even think...
I don't think we said anything.
I said at the beginning.
Exotic Pod, yeah. Non-fungible tokens is what we're talking about. And if you're watching this and you're like, oh, whatever, NFTs are stupid, haha, screenshotted, that was me over the summer until I actually sat down and did some research and realized the potential in this market for kids like us and kids like you who are watching. You could be 16 years old right now and be able to hop on this. I've seen a 14-year-old made, what, $7 million? We sent that to the group chat.
There was like a 13-year-old girl that made a few million.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just off selling her art.
Still in middle school. She just did digital art and she sold it. She marketed it. Her brother does code and they developed it together and they made a lot of money off of it. And that just goes to show that anyone watching can do this.
And you're not too late. This market's still brand new. And if you think you're behind, everyone's behind because no one knows where this is going. People have an idea, but there's going to be so much innovation that goes even further than what we can comprehend right now.
I mean, even Gary Vee is still learning things every day. And if you want to be informed, after you watch this video, just look up Gary Vee NFT. And you will...
Gary Vee's the king right now. He's running this right now.
Dude.
He was the first. I wouldn't know what NFTs were if it wasn't for Gary Vee. He brought it to mainstream. It's not even mainstream. He brought it to whatever it is right now. We've all heard NFT, but
Yeah, dude, honestly, I didn't know anything about NFTs. I would just see all the comments on TikTok, the screenshotted dude and making fun of him. But even Gary Vee, dude, everyone makes fun of him. Like, even
right.
like we still do a little bit, but like,
Yeah,
dude, he's a smart guy.
Yeah,
dude.
we love Gary, but you know, some things he says just funny.
Yeah.
Even though it makes sense, it's just funny.
I would rip
It's
off.
so bizarre.
I'd rip off with my arms and legs to be 25 again. That's my favorite quote from Gary Vee.
Yeah, that's a good quote right there.
But if you guys don't know, Gary Vee actually pulled people like Mr. Beast, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
He got them all into
A huge call
and told them that this is the thing to do. Go buy a CryptoPunk right now.
Yeah, he's like
FaZe Banks, dude.
Yeah.
He got Banks on it, and Banks made like millions, and he's like, Gary
all
Vee gained
did,
nothing from it, but he just told him like what to buy.
He's building the bubble. That's what he's doing with doing that. He's building the market.
Yeah.
He's really running this right now.
that's how everything starts.
In that Nelk podcast, like he said, he's had the idea too for like kind of like to blow it up for a while too,
Yeah.
and then he brought it all mainstream. And
Let's talk about non-fungible tokens. Let's talk about the definition. NFTs. I like to call them non-flushable turds when I'm being funny, but it's actually non-fungible tokens, and it's ownership of digital art
On the
essentially
blockchain.
on the blockchain.
Yeah.
You talk about the blockchain. That's
Yeah. So what the blockchain is, it's so it's on the internet. One of the most innovative inventions ever. It's on the internet, but it's also an innovation on the internet that could be just as big, if not bigger. Like that's just how the world grows. And what it is, it's owning something digitally. So there's gonna be a point where you're gonna have an NFT, right? It's gonna be on the blockchain, but that NFT is gonna allow you to get into a party, into a club. It's gonna allow you to go to social events. If you own something, like, fuck, bro. Like,
yeah, I know.
it's so broad, but like I'm trying to dumb it down.
Let me think of an example. Lamborghini is coming out with their NFTs.
Yeah.
Okay, Rolex is doing the same thing. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw something about that. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But I know companies like Nike, Under Armour, they're all working on that right now because they realize that that's the future. And I mean, even NFL teams, their tickets, they've been giving out like NFT tickets.
Exactly.
Just because they know it could appreciate. Like, say you get an NFT from a game that went down in history, that could in itself gain value, and you are the legitimate owner of that NFT.
Yeah, and season tickets. Those are going to be NFTs. All you need to do is just show you own an NFT. You can go to every game that season. If you want to buy 10 seasons and then rent the NFT out, and you can go like, yo, here's this NFT. Like, you can go to the game. Like, it's just like season tickets, but the concept is kind of like season tickets. So like what the blockchain is.
The concept is hard to wrap your mind around. It's so limitless right now, and there literally is no ceiling to what this could become. Because I mean, a lot of people think like where the next step for humanity is like, oh, we're gonna go to Mars, we're gonna do this. Yes, that's true, but there's still so much more to do with the internet and what we have on Earth right now. That's just such a faraway thought. I know our boy Elon is working on that stuff. Yeah, but this is where you want to be right now, and it's never too late to start. I mean, you could be seeing this video a year from when this is released.
For real, and you're still gonna be brand new.
Early.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like getting on the internet in like 2002.
For real.
Like, you know, like
yeah, dude. All like you hear all the parents talk about like things they missed out on, like stock wise, and like the internet, dude, is huge, and like
that's like buying Bitcoin in like 2000 what?
Yeah.
Like early, like
dude.
like
Anytime before 2010, bro, you're well off right now.
Dude, it's like
Even if you bought like 3 years ago, you're still well off. It's just NFTs are gonna be huge like that. It's gonna be one of those next things that like people are like, damn, I wish I was involved. I wish I just took the time to research a little bit and just like got involved. Like once you get involved, you get hooked. Like information doesn't stop flowing once you start.
No.
Same with anything. You always improve and just get better at what you're doing.
Do you want to?
No, I was gonna say like what kind of like is obviously hard to wrap your head around, but I remember we watched one video and it explained it like you see people, all like rich people go to auctions to buy art to like claim these like historic art pieces and like all this stuff that like is worth millions of dollars. It's like you get this and it's digital, but like it's only one of them, and like there's different rarities. Like in a drop of 5,000, it's like the average drop, and like each one they range from rarities.
It's like 1,000 to 10,000. A lot of the big projects are 10,000 right now, but there's also like derivatives off of those projects, like Mutant Apes, like that. I think that's 17,000 collection, and you know, The average though is between like 1,000 to 10,000 for NFTs.
I'd agree with that. I feel like I see some that's like 3,333, like weird numbers.
It's
like
all
that.
within 1 to 10,000.
It's definitely in that range. And we've been talking about NFTs, and sure, like the art is in itself a flex because when you own one, it is completely unique. Like if you go to Lil Baby's Instagram, Post Malone, Steph Curry, Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z. If you go to all their handles, they have NFTs as their profile pictures because they understand the flex of owning one. It's like having a Rolex, but beyond a Rolex, there's so much utility to owning one.
Yeah, there's a flex factor, which we all will love. Like, if you owned a Lamborghini, like, that's a flex. But also, what if that Lamborghini could get you into a Lamborghini club where you go and talk to billionaires about just because you own a Lamborghini? And that's what NFTs are. That's the utility behind them. So, like, just buying a Lamborghini, you get the flex, but buying an NFT, you get the flex, but also if there's social events with just the holders that can go to, like 5,000 people can go to an event at all times because the founders are hosting an event, and there's going to be a point where like an island's going to be an NFT, and if you own an NFT for the island, like you pretty much own that island, and all you guys can just go chill on that island whenever you want. Like the space is going to be huge. Like this is just the very beginning. They're already starting. I forget what the project is, but they're trying to like buy an island right now, and he was in real estate before, so like he knows how to like get properties and all that. Like I'm looking forward to that. Let's see where that goes. He's the first to do it. I forget his name right now, but you guys, if you get in the space, you'll know what I'm talking about in like a week.
And the whole club idea, like you said, Lamborghini club, like say that was a thing for owning a Lamborghini. I mean, I guess in itself it is, like there's a select few, but like an organized club. That's why it's called Bored Ape Yacht Club. It's a club of the owners.
They hosted their first event, I think, right?
Yeah, I forget exactly when, but I think it was Bored Ape that hosted the event.
And that brings to light the conversation about the utility with the digital art NFTs beyond the tickets, the this, that.
Yeah.
There's perks of obviously the flex factor, and then you get oftentimes like public events, donations to charity, and like you all contributed to together, and it's a community nonetheless. I mean, a lot of NFT projects have Discord communities where people in that community can just interact with one another and make bonds and work on other projects with each other.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to get into another reason why NFTs are going to be so innovative is because if you guys came from stocks or e-commerce, like all the marketing side, like how businesses are ran, supply and demand, basic economics, this is going to change economics forever because of the blockchain. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like a royalty, like in the music industry, but and sports cards, like they used to, like the first sale they ever did, they'd collect like a 10-cent royalty or something. But imagine if all those sports cards that they sold at the beginning, they collected royalties on every single sale as they appreciated. And that's what the blockchain is. Like the founder of it, once they release it and they sell their first sale, they collect a royalty off that. But say someone wants to sell it to somebody else, they collect another royalty. And that royalty is between like 2.5 to 10%. So say Bored Ape Yacht Club, if their royalty was like 10%, and there's a selling for, I think their floor is like $300,000 right now. Like, imagine collecting 10% off $300,000, and those are getting traded like left and right
constantly. Every single time there's a sale, they get 10% of the sale.
Yeah.
If
don't, but if they did, they could have done that. And in the future, there's going to be projects that do that are just as big, if not bigger.
Didn't Gary say that his?
Yeah, Gary Vee. He's doing V Friends right now, and he's collecting a 10% royalty off of every sale. So that means he's gonna be able to like offer that royalty. Say like I think the floor right now is $40K. What is that? I forget how much ETH that is, but I think the floor is $40K. Yeah,
it's like 10 ETH.
Yeah, exactly.
Roughly.
If ETH was
10 something. Yeah.
ETH is a little drop right now. That's good for NFTs.
Yeah,
it's
a good time to buy NFTs.
Yeah,
it's like 100%. Stocks, dude. When the stock's down, you buy.
It is
anything
like
in the market.
Yeah.
Like the house was priced down, dude. You buy a house. It's like all that stuff. So
also important. We should say this. This is not financial advice.
Oh yeah.
From any of us. That's very important for us to let you know. This is purely informational.
Yeah, entertainment purposes.
Entertainment, information. Just take from this what
do
you
your
want.
own research.
Yeah,
100%.
And we hope we can be a source of some of your research, but don't source us.
Yeah, no.
Because this is just a couple kids talking who are entering this field.
Yeah, we're just
with
getting
big
involved
visions.
right now. Yep.
Who we have our idea too.
Yeah,
the exotic
I mean,
dog idea.
We've officially got it rolling as of like last week, I'd say.
Yeah, if you want to check our project out and join the Discord. In the Discord, you can start just by learning in there, see what we're doing with the space. Like, we're dropping announcements every day, sneak peeks, all of that. Follow the socials and everything.
Exotic dogs NFT.
Yeah.
Giveaways too. The giveaways, it's free to enter a giveaway.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do giveaways all the time.
We've been giving away whole NFTs. So
Yeah.
that's an automatic, that's just money.
Yeah, and we haven't minted it yet, so.
And that money, there's a decent chance that it will appreciate.
Yeah.
We can't say exactly what that chance is because we don't know, but a
potential
few
is
$100 could turn into a few 100,000 like we've seen with projects already. So
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of risk to reward is that? Like that's
For real, just by doing a giveaway.
Share it to 10 people and possibly get 300K or more a year.
I know, especially if you're young like us. Like
What do you
these-
have to lose? Like, nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna quote Logan Paul on this. From 18 to 22 is your time to put your nose to the ground and grind. Okay, take risks. This is your time in your life. If you are 18 to 22 right now, even 16, 17, this is your time to just put your nose to the ground and grind your ass off because there's such little risk, such high reward, and you're gonna gain so much information from doing it.
In anything too, like at this age, like
Oh,
people
yeah.
tell you to take risks, whether you're investing in stocks, like whatever it is, like take risks while you're young.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're older and you have a family, like you can't really take those risks. If,
For real.
like, you're
Mm-hmm.
living paycheck to paycheck essentially. So.
Yeah, if you gotta feed 2 kids or something, you don't have time to go research 10 hours a day. Right now, you have the time. And, they go to college, but I don't. Like, I'm a firm believer of not going to college. You have the internet. Like, the internet changes everything. All the information you learn at college is on the internet. You just gotta have to drive, you know what I mean?
I'm there for baseball.
Yeah.
The only reason.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, we're on break right now, actually, and that's
That's how we started this.
Yeah.
They were literally home and they're just like, yo, like, college, like, is aight, but, like, I want to start making bread. So we're just like, yo, what could we do to start making money right now? And we just came across NFTs and we're like, this is it. Like, this is what we're doing.
As much as we like to like make fun of it and like
Before,
everyone
yeah,
else,
yeah.
like there's so much money in it that you can't make fun of it. And if you're still like denying it, it's almost like if you look at it like your parents, like with the internet, it's something new and they're still skeptical. Like they won't put the credit card into the computer because they think someone's gonna like steal it and all that stuff. So like essentially, if you keep like putting it off, you're almost like turning into your parents, like the people you were kind of like making fun of for.
Yeah. And I can guarantee you, in the world, there has been a college student sitting in a lecture that sold an NFT while he was in that lecture, making more money than his professor's annual salary.
Dude, that's like you and your
Which-
stocks, dude,
yeah,
in high school.
Which in high school he was just making money off stocks
Cash
faster than the teachers were making money.
Yeah, you made like what, like 42 off AMC like in class, basically.
Yeah, bro. I was sitting at graduation and I just like everyone was walking up to go graduate and I was like, dude, my stock is going crazy right now and I need to check it, but like I didn't want to be the kid at graduation just on his phone, but like I was popping off right there. I remember that was like when I was like, damn, like there's no way I'm working, like I am doing whatever it takes to like get into business. And I just want to go back to royalties really quick and just the stock market in general, because the stock market in general has so much more money going in it at all times, but NFTs are going to get that big at some point. There's going to be as much money in stocks as there's going to be in NFTs. But right now it's like 0.00000.1% of all of that is in NFTs right now compared to the stock market. Mm-hmm. So imagine when all that money starts coming into NFTs. It's going to explode. Like, I did some simple math today about royalties, and say you held a project that collected a 10% royalty and gave 5% back. Say that project did, like, so Apple does $80 billion in dollars a day. If that project did $80 billion in a year, was it $80 billion? Yeah, I think...
that's what you said.
I think... No, if it was only $15 billion that year, and you held that, and it was a 10% royalty, you collected 5%, you would have made $300K. No, I know what it is. I just said it.
Oh yeah, 300K right here.
Yeah, that's if it only did 15 billion in volume that whole year. And Apple does 80 billion in one day.
Was it Apple or Google? Which one?
It was Apple, yeah.
Apple?
Yeah. That's how much money is, like, it's just so crazy to even think about. Like, this is really going to change the financial space forever.
And don't let the volatility of this scare you away. Because if people were frightened,
this volume's nothing compared to what it's gonna be.
I know, but like the up and down of what's going on, because that's expected.
Yeah, it's because
there's up and down in anything though, like stocks, everything.
But that's where the money's made.
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
Once there's more volume, it's gonna steady things out a little bit. But right now, it's just we got some whales that are buying up projects, dumping projects. A lot of scams going on right now. There's gonna be a lot of things that change in the future, but it is wicked volatile right now.
Yeah, and that's expected though. I mean, with any new market, anything new like that, of course, there's gonna be volatility and some craziness going on that will scare people away, but it shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, history repeats itself, dude. And you got the internet, and history repeats itself. Like everyone says that, dude. And you look at the internet, it's happened like time and time again, dude.
The patterns don't change. It's just like it's like life. Like this is like a really weird comparison, but like the veins in a leaf are like the same as the veins in like your body. Yeah. Like the patterns of business in the market stay the same. Like it's just like things around you. You can't expect nature to just change its course, because I mean all markets are in their own way kind of like in nature. Like it's a whole different kind of area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
financial markets.
Yeah. You just have to recognize that these patterns are going to repeat themselves as innovations keep moving forward.
I feel like we gotta explain like kind of how you buy an NFT kind of thing, like what they get from buying it. Because personally, like even until like recently, we've been looking up all this stuff about like NFTs, but I never knew like how to buy until I opened up the wallet, like MetaMask and all that stuff, and like what Ethereum was, even though it's been around for a while.
Yeah, you're wicked new.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just as new.
Yeah, you're pretty new too.
So I'm in college.
I'm new to NFTs, but I've been involved in like e-commerce and stock market before, cryptos. So I have an idea of how financial spaces work, and when I see this, like, this is a whole new different thing. Like, this is gonna be a lot of money being made in this space. Like,
there already has been, dude.
Like, there's gonna be billionaires created, like a lot though.
Like, a couple billion in the past few days, and only 2 million wallets opened up. So that says a lot, like by itself.
Yeah, this year, all of the month, like I'm pretty sure the month of December was like, I think it did 4 billion total. The first 4 days of the new year after all the tax harvesting did 4 billion in 4 days. So that just shows like how much volume is already coming in this year and where it's gonna go. Like, because people were holding off last year, like, okay, I'm just gonna take all my tax harvesting losses, I'm gonna cut all my losses, I'm not gonna put it into anything, I'm gonna do my taxes. Right once the new year hit, everyone's going hard. Like right at the beginning, like this year's gonna take off. And it's still early. Even after this year takes off, it's still so early.
Yeah, I mean, we feel late. I don't think we talked about that. No, but we do.
It always feels.
There's only 2 million wallets.
We feel late, but we know we're so early. If that makes sense, like because these blue chip, I'm gonna put that in quotes, blue chip projects right now that probably they will not be blue chips forever. I mean, obviously.
No, they could be.
Well, I mean, they could, but the chances are very slim because innovations are gonna keep going. Like,
there's gonna be.
We talked about this. We talked about this.
If they can innovate, they'll stay blue chip. But
we talked about this earlier though with the MySpace and social media analogy. Yeah. MySpace was a blue chip platform at first, and now it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, things like Snapchat. Those
TikTok just took off.
Yeah, those are all blue chip platforms in the social media space, and MySpace isn't. Of course, MySpace could have had the chance to continue to be one if they innovated.
Yeah, they just didn't innovate properly, and the communication online like changed completely. It's not MySpace anymore. It's Instagram. There's DMs, like story posts, Snapchat, like all of this different type of stuff. Like taking a picture of your face just to communicate with somebody. Like half the time you're on Snapchat, you're just taking a picture of your face. Like that's just crazy how it
no
works.
Words, just that's crazy.
My parents still struggle to understand that. Like, what are you taking pictures of yourself for? I'm like, I'm talking to people.
Yeah, you're just looking at a pretty girl.
You're right.
Time to open Snap. I like that part of it.
We need to talk about that. Did we talk about the 14-year-old girl that made?
Yeah. Did we?
That was this
take.
One. Okay. Yeah, this take. Yeah,
we messed up.
We forgot to take a
We forgot to record on the microphone. Yeah. So that was a. I mean, this is the first episode of Exotic Pod. And I'm excited because I want to do more with this. I want to do more with this.
Yeah, no, we're gonna take off 100%.
It's honestly, it's up to you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully you guys. I mean, we're gonna grind our asses off.
now.
Yeah, a good Discord just to get involved. We're still super early in the space. We're nowhere close to a blue chip right now, but our innovations, the things we have planned for the roadmap, like we're going to be one of the big companies, like one of the big projects.
We want to talk about our ideas and what
Yeah.
makes us different from other projects.
Yeah.
We wanted to start this pod off by informing you about what's going on in the market and what
Just
it
get
is.
you involved, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be involved in our project. Of course, we'd love you to. I mean, obviously.
It's a good place to start if you're here.
Yeah, but
100%.
but honestly, just joining the market in itself is the best advice we can give you, and it's
Just
not
YouTube.
professional advice.
Research
Yeah.
on YouTube. That's the best source to research. If you can't read, YouTube, 100%. Yeah, if you don't know how to read.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather's watching this right now.
It's a Floyd. You like your board bunny?
No, I love Floyd.
I know, right?
Definitely do the research though before you like
Oh.
hop in. But once you get your research, you're like, if you watch like 3 YouTube videos, even you're ahead of like
Yeah.
99% of the whole like world population.
For real.
Because there's 2 million wallets
What?
opened up, dude, and that to like over 7 billion people is nothing. Like that is literally like a tiny
It's
percent of
so
population.
small.
Dude.
That's-
It's like
that's like a-
decimals.
That's
to have this much
So-
money with that small amount of people. Imagine when like 50% of the world, 30% of the world
So-
is like in on this.
We're in Massachusetts right now, and I'm pretty sure the population of Massachusetts is like 9 or 10 million.
Yeah.
Put that in perspective. Massachusetts is not a big state.
Yeah,
Not at all.
tiny.
Yeah.
2 million people. That's like the South Shore of Massachusetts.
Yeah, you know that tiny little muscle
Like the-
on the
like the
back?
Cape.
Yeah, that's like that.
That's how big that is, and that's how small it is at the same time.
And I mean,
And we can drive through that 1 hour.
you know,
Yeah, maybe 45
depends on
minutes.
how
if we
fast you're
yeah.
going, right? It blows my mind that like it's still this small, but it feels so it feels like it's so big right now.
Yeah,
Just
for
because
real.
the money in it is insane.
Yeah.
Like I said, everyone's making fun of it. Like, but there's so much money that you can't like ignore. You'll just end up being like your parents, dude.
Don't
Yeah.
be part of the crowd. Be a part of
Yeah.
the 1% that gets involved and makes some money.
Like I said, take risks. You have literally nothing to lose right now if you were in our shoes, or
And
even
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose if you do a free giveaway. You have nothing to lose
Yeah.
if you buy something minted at like 0.2 Ethereum, which is like $300 US. You make that in like 2 days of working. Like, you really got nothing to lose. If you lose 300 and it does, like on a project that doesn't end up shooting off, so what? But you could have the potential to make so much more money.
Just make sure you do your research. Like, if you only have $300, I wouldn't even advise you to like buy anything yet. I just advise you to just research. But you can come across a project with $300 that you're like, damn, like I could really turn some money here.
looks promising.
But
This that.
don't just throw $300 at a random project. Like, make sure you're doing your research first, because like you're not gonna make money if you don't do research, unless you're just like, you know, I don't even know who you have to be
Yeah.
to make money doing that.
So, if you were to join our Discord, as of right now, we're 311 members, and we
Yeah, we only have 311 members right now.
we just
We
got
haven't
rolling-
released the art yet or anything.
Well,
really. Just a few
we
sneak
just
peeks.
released the art. We just released the sneak peeks, and we're at 300 members with I think 2 days after releasing the art.
Mhm.
So like 300 members is probably like a little bit less than we have on your Instagram, and that's for an NFT project. Like 300 people for us being this brand new are already like, oh wow, what are these kids doing? right
Yeah,
now?
and we're in a heavy marketing stage right now.
Yeah.
Personally, we're just
Organically, we
Yeah.
don't have the money to spend millions on marketing right now. Like, we're just organic growth. We're using the internet like we've talked about. Like, this is why we're doing the podcast right now. We're bringing information to you. You guys are, you know, listening, doing your own research.
yeah, definitely check us out on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah.
Discord.
just-
Discord's probably the most informational one.
but like I mean, social media wise, look for. I mean, we have the link to our Discord and all of those bios.
Yeah.
Um,
And once you're in the Discord, we have an official link section that can bring you